Every shadow whispers your name so soft, I can almost feel your call. Silence wraps around my heart, but in my dreams you're close to me. Your breath is warm against my skin, just the way it's meant to be. Every second we're apart feels like a lifetime in the dark. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. I think about your gentle touch, the way you trace my face, the way your fingers find my hand like they've memorized the place. Every kiss so soft and deep sets my restless soul at ease. When you whisper that you're mine, it's the sweetest melody. Every heartbeat calls your name, burning like an endless flame. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. If tomorrow fades away and the stars forget to shine, I'll still be wrapped inside your love, with your lips pressed close to mine. Forever isn't long enough when I'm lying by your side. So kiss me soft and hold me close. Be my heart, my guide. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let
Love those jackets. I gotta get one.
Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light, never let me go. Kiss me slow, my darling. Hold me close forever. In your arms is where I stay, now and always, together.
Let's lock and load a track. Okay, stay there, Mary. Hold on, love. Much as I love Mary, she's got to wait. Do what I do, 8 mags. I take every day. I take vitamin D3 stroke K2. I've done for years. Don't get colds, don't get flu, but it's important to take D3 stroke K2. Can't remember what the K does now, but it's the one you want after all the research I've done. Excellent. D3K2 wards off a lot of stuff. And that's fine for me because I don't often go outside the door unless it was like for days, like yesterday. Yesterday. But that was yesterday. And yesterday's gone. There's a song that was yesterday. And yes, I think I was Peter and Gordon. You don't know who Peter and Gordon are or were. Well, fair play for Britain First. They put on a good show. Calcium to the bones. Thank you, Flame. A flammadiddler. I've never met a flammadiddler before. First time for everything. Thought I'd seen everything. Flammadiddler. Yeah, in all credit to... First of all, I don't endorse Britain First, okay? But I know a good show when I see one. Start at the top. Paul Golden, I've known him personally for 15, 16 years. I helped set up Britain First back in the early days to promote them. Hundreds of photographs I must have of the early days of Britain First on my old machine. I'll have to rig it up and get the images out so I can show you them. Well, I thought about it, going to the Britain First demo. Why did I go there if I don't support Britain First, being a Restore Britain man? Well, I support all street activity, really, that'll wake the British people up. I mean, you name the organisation, I'll go. I'll go. I met these guys. I'll have them on the show soon. Their leader, I spoke to him and I've asked him to come on our show and tell us about his party. They seem, from what I can see, they seem to be more Christian. They're Christian patriots, if you like. So we will see. Their leader, oh God, he'll come to me. I'm always forgetting names. Isn't that right, Dylan? Dalton? Damien? You know who I mean. What was his name? I can't even pause. If I was making a channel, I'd pause it and go look up their leader's name. He'll come to me. And yeah, young, fit, enthusiastic. He impressed me. So I look forward to him coming on and telling us about his party. So if I wasn't there to promote Britain First, why did I go there? Well, I wanted to talk to Paul Golden. That wasn't going to be on the cards because he was obviously going to be very busy. Perhaps I just wanted an excuse to get out of the house. I wanted to ask him why he promoted Zionism. Although he didn't really speak about it last night, but in the past years, he said that he loves Israel. Well, to my mind, a man can't serve two masters. Yeah, and if you're a Zionist, your default master is Israel. And I can't be having that as a British nationalist. It's our kingdom, the United Kingdom with its 4 pillars for me. Yeah. Not some place in the Middle East that seems to be causing endless wars. I've been wondering if Paul has second thoughts. You know, I think in the off chance that someone knows Paul Golden and speaks to him, tell him the Green Arrow said it's about time he started returning to his roots. Yeah. Slowly do a U-turn. Doesn't have to be too sudden, Paul. Just walk it back a little bit. Start with no foreign flags at your demonstrations. I'm pleased to say I didn't see any last yesterday. Just saw the English flag and the Union flag, and that was brilliant. And the way you organised that was superb. If you like, as a show, it was excellent. Um, the speeches I thought were superb. Morning, Kirsty. Thank you for the green arts yesterday. Keep me going. And guys, when English Lass comes in, give her a standing ovation. English Lass was truly magnificent yesterday. She really, really went for it. She held the fort. She was a shield wall of one. Our English Lass was yesterday. I think perhaps a few more mods to help her and Lady J. When Lady J appears on the scene, you know it's game over for the bad guys. Johnny, you should have come. I haven't read the Sunday World. Not even. Sorry, guys. I really am a bit tired. I went to bed at about 1, and then I was back up 10 to 6. But John, come up and speak to me anytime, even if I'm videoing. I'm what's that word? Women. I'm capable of multitasking. Yeah, that must be the feminine side in me. Perhaps I'm a lesbian. I've noticed I'm drawn to women. Right, we were talking about Paul Golding. Yeah, it'd be great. You know, I mean, the Green Arrows once funded a trip for Britain First to go to London. We funded trips for Patriots to go to London from Wales. You know me, guys, any money the channel raises, it's not for me, it's always for the cause. I don't need anything. I'm an old age pensioner. I can scrape by on what I've got. So, yeah. And it got 5 million views, one of the videos that the Green Arrows funded to go to in London with the Welsh activists. He comes in here now and again. You might see him. His name is Wellard. Well, the name that he uses in the chat, Wellard. Joe Marsh knows him. Him and I used to work closely together back in the day. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to think about that as well. Expenses yesterday. Yeah. Oh, and I saw a veteran in there. We donated £10 of our money. I went and gave him £10 of our money. He had bought a couple of cans with it. I saw him later on. He was having a nap. Yeah, well, we brought him peace for half hour. Good. Should look after our veterans. When I see veterans like that, I think they, by the grace of God, go I. Yeah, can happen to any one of us. Life can change so fast. I know that all too well. Yeah. So we got to look after our veterans. So always nationalists looking after veterans. I remember Big Bill Murray, another army veteran. He's dead now. He set up Soldiers Off the Streets, a charity. They still go in. I check in on them now and again. Made a few donations there over the years. Anyhow, back to Paul Golding. The atmosphere there was superb. The comradeship between the people who rallied around the flag for Paul Golding was superb. They were all ages. There was young girls, old ladies, good crowd. There was some good young men there who looked very capable, I'm pleased to say. You've got their security looked as if they could handle themselves. They had a security woman. She was nice. Trying to think. Speeches, yeah. The speeches were good. But George from Voice of the Valleys channel, yeah, you should subscribe to Voice of the Voice of the Valleys with George. He does it professionally. He does it professionally. I mean, he's got a proper camera, proper sound system, and everything, and he takes it serious. And I think he would have preferred it if the speakers had. If the He thinks the speakers and the sound system that Britain First used could have been a bit more professional. But this morning I played back the stream that I recorded yesterday, and I could hear the speeches okay, but kind of a pity. I've just started to master that damn gimbal, not perfectly, but adequately, so I can go on demonstrations. And that was my last demonstration, as you know. I mean, I did try when I got back to see if I could go to the one. There are 2 demonstrations I wanted to go to next week, one in Wolverhampton and one in Crewe. They're on the same day, but well, it doesn't matter. I wanted to go to one of them. I started to broach the subject with my wife, and she said, "Don't even think about it, Paul. Just don't even think about it." I said, "Well, watch the video from Birmingham. No trouble. I was fine. I kept away from the Reds." I was a bit disappointed the Reds didn't have a go, actually. I thought if this is my last demo, I wanted to go out with a bang and a bit of action. Show the dog the rabbit or something, yeah. They were a motley crew, the Reds. Why is it their women think by sticking a ring through their nose, it makes them look attractive? It's gross. Oh, and I seen some gross sights in Birmingham yesterday. Some truly gross sights. Well, the ethnic women, sub-Saharan ethnic women, what they do to themselves, I don't give a shit about. I really don't. But I don't like to see young white women mutilate themselves like that, or dress like tramps and whores. And I saw a lot of that yesterday. Having said that, I did, when we went to the pub afterwards, I did speak to some, what if you like, you could call English roses. They weren't at the demo, but they were at the next table. And if there's one thing a Welsh accent is good for, and I wasn't aware I had a Welsh accent, by the way, because as you know, I didn't go to live in Wales until I was 10, because I was born in England, Welsh parents. And when I was 10, we returned back to Wales. That's when the immigrants were starting to move into Buckinghamshire. But I didn't. The guys down here think I've got a funny accent, and other people think I've got a Welsh accent. But it's useful at times because I started speaking to these 2 English roses, and they really were English roses, young women. And picked up on my Welsh accent straight away, you know. But they looked fabulous. You know, I'd have been proud to have had them as my daughters or granddaughters. They really looked nice, and they were having a nice time together. Yeah. But some of our women have gone terrible. With regards to the police in Birmingham, yeah, you're right, Paul. I mean, one of them, I got to get something to secure my body cam. It kept dropping off, and I thought, well, I can't risk losing it. I'm going to have to get something to secure it on properly, one of those harnesses. And I was trying to find this pub separated from the boys. So I thought, ask a fucking policeman. I thought, well, there's one there. Let's go have a laugh here. He must have been he looked like an Australian Aborigine, and the size of him was about that of a South American pygmy. I mean, he was like year on me. Yeah. And the police in general, can't they keep their uniforms clean? Do they have to be so slovenly? slouching around, hands in pockets. About as professional as a pot of piss. They don't seem to have no standards in the police force. The only requirement is that you hate the indigenous population, I think. Back to the Britain First thing, the speeches were good, as I said. George got some great footage, but knowing George will take a couple of days to put it all right. You know what George is like. It'll be really professional job. He took a clip, streamed it up to straight up to X. I think it had about 35,000 views in an hour. Someone said in the comments that the title that this channel used yesterday for the live stream should have included the word Birmingham. I should. But I'm still learning how to set up a live stream from a mobile phone in the field. I know how to do it now. But to be honest, I was in a rush to get the stream going because the march was just kicking off. And I really wish you could have seen the start of the march. It was great. There were a couple of songs in there, which means that the stream can't be monetized, which is a pity because of copyright reasons. But I don't want to take the music out because where the music is played in there is integral to the mood of the demonstration. So, be no revenue from that. Not that we get much at any rate. The ad revenue brings in very little. Tell Muttley to come back. I'm sorry. He can start donating again. I've exhausted a lot of our resources. And I'll tell you later on in the week, but I've committed this channel to something big. And we're going to have to raise some money. I'll get it out of the bank of Angela, my wife's bank, and sort it out down the road. But when you've got 4 hours in a car, 4 or 5 hours in a car to get home, you start planning things, and you can plan a lot in 4 to 5 hours. And we planned something last night. It's going to be great. And even I'll be able to go on it. I've got a role in it as well. I've got a job to do in it as well. It's going to be fabulous. Probably was some plug. Disappointed in Nick Tacconi. Like I said, I've got a lot of time for the street activists. The ones I spoke to yesterday were great people. I don't have a problem with it. The one good thing one of the speakers did say was they support patriots of all parties. The one speaker, I can't remember the guy's name. I'm not that familiar, and I'm not sure that I want to know that much about the people in Britain First, other than we've got to be aware of them. I know that they probably would restore. That's why I'd like to talk to Paul Golden. Yeah, do you endorse Restore Britain? I don't think Nick Tacconi does, that's for sure. I don't trust Nick Tacconi one little bit. I'm not even sure that I trust Paul Golden or the Paul Golden of today. The Paul Golden of my day, 2006, say 2007 through to 2010, 11, maybe up to 12. I trust, yeah. I believed in that Paul Golden. Did he change to Zionism because he thought it would be an easier ride, that they wouldn't come after him? I don't know. Do you think Paul took the shekels like the rest of the rats, Johnny? Well, if he comes on the show, we can ask him. I'll ask him. I'd rather ask. Yeah, I'd ask him in private or I'd ask him in public. Yeah. So I don't know. I really don't know. So the fact that I was at that march yesterday by Britain First wasn't wasn't me personally or our channel endorsing Britain First. It was a chance for me, hopefully, to get to talk to Paul Golden, because he hasn't answered the emails I've sent him or responded to the messages I sent him on X. Although I do appreciate he's probably busy. Yeah, so I think that's the Britain First thing out of the way. Just thinking if there's anything else. Please. Reds. No, I think that's it. Let's have a quick look at X a minute, because I saw something there. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Sorry, Mary, you've got to go for a minute, girl. Share this. Joe Layton. I thought this was interesting. Joe Layton. I lead Restore Britain's Stockton branch into its first action day earlier as part of a plan me and the BO, surely you mean the BO and I, have worked out for the local area. Smoothed over a few vote-splitting questions with some locals. That's good. They're interacting with the community. We had locals shouting Restore Britain and vote low whilst passing. Odd part is we also engaged with a good number of the younger generation. Several 14-year-olds were speaking to us about politics and mentioned how they follow Rupert Lowe on social media. That's good. 7 Restore volunteers. 5 had never done anything like this before, but held their ground and engaged with locals like professionals. Well, that's really good, isn't it? That is really good. After Makerfield, lots of Restore Britain members have been blooded now. They've been out there and, oh, she's got red hair. I love girls with red hair. Drives my wife wild. I'll have to tell you about that another time. Anyhow, yes, so they've been blooded now. They've been out, they've leafleted, they've knocked on doors, talked to people on the streets. So, you know, they can only get better and better with every day that they do it. Definitely, what is it? The sleeping lion has woke up. Morning, Craig. Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. It's Restore Britain or nothing, although I'll support any patriotic party that is attempting to save our country. And providing they vote Restore Britain, of course. Yeah. I don't even care about the reasons why they're in it, so long as they vote and support the party. Right, let's continue on X, see if there's anything else. Football, don't watch it. Keep Britain British. I bloody love all Restore Britain followers and supporters. Let's all unite together. Oh, God, look at these guys. Oh, I got to follow these guys. Wow, that's great. I'll tell you straight now, guys. I don't mind saying it. If I wasn't in Restore Britain, and if I was a young man, I'd go for White Vanguard. Their boys are great. Yeah, some people might not like it. I don't particularly care. June the 14th, they were there. They're heavy into this sports, fitness and stuff like that. Yeah. We're the third. Tradesmen, teachers, businessmen, salesmen. I have to report, don't I, the truth. Some of them were dispersed yesterday. They didn't get a chance to get to the demo. They were blocked off. They were masked up. They have to wear masks. Whether you don't like the fact that we wear masks, look too radical, or just don't like our approach, you'll still have foreigners mobilizing against concerned natives. Yeah. As they say there, We're going to need boys like White Vanguard. White Vanguard's going to have to be careful. That's the kind of organisation that the government are going to be very, very interested in. Very, very interested in. That guy must be in training. He could lose a couple of pounds, said the vastly overweight old age pensioner. Anyhow, okay, that's good. Yeah, so some of our lads couldn't get through yesterday. Let's have a look here now. Restore Britain, anything they say? They're going for Rupert. They're always going for Rupert. Times Radio. When was this? 14 hours ago. Oh, Charlie Downs. We watched that yesterday. We'll watch it again.
For the entirety of the by-election campaign, Reform were accusing Restore Britain of splitting the vote. And this is, I think, quite an insulting framing, because what it assumes is that Reform are owed a certain number of votes, that they own certain people's votes. And in fact, Farage in that video said,
brilliant.
That, voters who would ordinarily go for Reform instead went for Restore. Now, he can't know that. And in fact, if the local elections were anything to go by, a huge portion of our voter base is people that haven't voted for 20 years. They are completely disaffected from the the political establishment, and they see Restore Britain as the only vehicle that is genuinely viable for the kind of radical change that this country needs. And they ran their by-election campaign, certainly as it pertains to Restore, around this notion of splitting the right. Now, the great irony, of course, is that Nigel Farage is the only person who has split the right by kicking Rupert Lowe out of Reform UK for having the temerity to question his leadership style. If he hadn't done that, Restore Britain wouldn't exist, and he wouldn't have this problem now. But the fact is, this is where we are, and Restore is fully intent on standing candidates across every constituency in the next general election, and Reform can complain about that. But if they hadn't betrayed their principles, if they hadn't embraced the political establishment as embodied in their bringing in of figures like Nadine Zahawi, Nadine Dorries, Robert Jenrick and Suella Braverman, then they wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, that's right, Charlie. Let's see what Rupert's got to say, if he has anything. It is Restore Britain policy to prosecute medical professionals who deliberately mutilate young children in the name of the sick gender idea. A policy that will apply retrospectively. Great. Oh, they better leave the country then. By that, I'm guessing they're talking about female genital mutilation. I tell you what, let me tell you a story, a true story. Year 2000, the millennial bug. As contractors, IT people made a lot of money then getting the computers ready for the year 2000. They thought the world was going to end. I was doing a contract for the post office in Bristol. And there was a Nigerian guy there. They said he was a professor. He wasn't a very good programmer. But it was when, even back then, in 1999, it was DEI was big in the post office. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was a professor and he was a Muslim. And I was talking to him about female genital mutilation. And this is the God's honest truth. Now, I give you my word of honor. What I'm going to tell you is true. I was talking to him, and it was barbaric. And he said, and he had a thick Nigerian accent, and he said, oh, you don't understand, Paul. He said, you don't understand African women. He says, they like rabbits. He says, sex, sex, sex all the time. He says, so we cut it off, and it cools them down. In one of their accents, it cools them down. I thought, you fucking lunatic. Yeah. Crazy. Completely crazy. Anyhow, that's a true story. If you know, yeah, easy prey for the police, agreed. Shouldn't really take your mobile phones as well. You've heard me, I went on a bit of a rant last night, didn't I, about security, people collecting other people's information. And I'm not implying that anyone who I might have been talking to yesterday is any way not to be trusted. I'm just saying, watch your security. I'm really concerned about someone who, for whatever reason, goes around data gathering, like a squirrel gathering nuts, gathering up people's information. If his phone, let's assume the guy is a patriot, it could be any one of us, a patriot, and his phone drops into the hands of the law. All of those numbers, all of those patriots, their identities are now revealed. Why make the police's job any easier? They're not our fans, and that's the problem I had with that conversation last night. Don't trust people until you've known them a good while and until you've really checked them out. And I mean check them out in any way possible. Check them out. See if they've got a long-established track record. That said, you will get, the police will go undercover for years. The famous case of Mark Kennedy. How long was he embedded in that one group for? 3, 4, 5 years? Didn't one of the women even have a child by him? Yeah. One mistake, one silly thing. Just be careful. Pike is right, never take your phone. Maybe a burner phone. A burner phone just for emergencies. Throw the chip away afterwards. I'd have to check into it. Yeah. Should be okay. I love Mary, but I love... let's have this one.
Do-do-wop, do-do-wop, darling. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, whoa. I found a dream tonight. I was listening to the radio by the glow of my bedroom light, when a love song came on soft and slow and turned the shadows bright. In a box beneath my father's chair where the old-time memories sleep, I found a picture waiting there that made my young heart leap. She had a ribbon in her hair, a smile like summer rain. And though I'd never seen her face, I whispered out her name. Oh, girl in the photograph, where did you go, my dear? I fell in love with a paper smile from another yesteryear. Oh, girl in the photograph, I'm dreaming you are mine, while the radio plays our song, ooh, across the hands of time. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, 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 across the hands of time. Her dress was blue, or so I dreamed, though the pictures faded gray. She stood beside a soda shop on a sunny Saturday. I turned it over, trembling. There was writing soft and small. To Johnny with my tender heart, don't forget me at all. Was Johnny once a boy like me, with moonlight in his eyes? Did he hear the same old melody and hold her like a bride? Oh, girl in the photograph, where did you go, my dear? I fell in love with a paper smile from another yesteryear. Girl in the photograph, I'm dreaming you are mine, while the radio plays our song across the hands of time. Sha-da-da, sha-da-da, oh, 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 across the hands of time. Sha-da-da-da-da, across the hands of time. Now every night when the dial glows and the singers start to croon, I hold her picture to my heart and dance beneath the moon. Maybe love can cross the years, maybe dreams know where to start, 'cause I never kissed that girl before, but she's living in my heart. Mama said that girl was sweet. She lived on Maple Lane. She moved away one autumn day on a southbound evening train. I asked her if she knew her name. She smiled and turned away, then said, some love stay young forever, some songs still play today. Whoa, girl in the photograph, where did you go, my dear? I fell in love with a paper smile from another yesteryear. Oh, girl in the photograph, I'll keep your memory fine, while the radio plays our song across the hands of time. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na, whoa, whoa, whoa. The radio plays so low, darling, where did my sweetheart go? I love what I never had, the girl in the photograph. The girl in the photograph. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love. When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know, in your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of a sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but all I hear is you. When you take my hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Celebrate our names on the bleachers after the game. Pinky swear we'll never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer forever's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song, young and wild and free. Just you and me. And your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Just don't you hold my heart tonight. Dancing me all night. Every girl that I adore.
13.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always know. Neon hearts in the rain will glow.
Uh,
A lion once roared through.
Gotta have a talk. This channel started on October the 13th, 2025. Don't know how many subscribers we've got now. Let's have a quick look. Oh, a bit tired, guys, for some reason. Let's have a look at our channel. See what it is. Dashboard. Right. We have 6,294 subscribers. Got just over, I think, 100 members. Pay £4 a month. Grateful. And all they get in return for that is a little badge. And I haven't got one with me. Oh, I have. And I've got to post out 3 of them today. Little badge. There's nothing behind a paywall. I'll never put anything behind a paywall. Get one of these little badges. That with the postage. And that one's on the floor. I'll have to get it later. That'll be my badge. That's all you get. But we count on it to keep the channel going because the revenue from advertising is pretty limited until we can get our channel up above about 10,000. Make it a bit worthwhile. I showed you the other day how much each video brings in on advertising. And we've only been able to get advertising revenue for, I think, about just over 3 months now. And every penny that we've raised, we've donated it. The list of organizations and charities we've donated our money to is now starting to get quite long. Okay, thank you, Lily. I'll check it out. Yeah, today I should do some housekeeping on the channel. Yeah, so I said, right, I told one of our donors, stop giving us members and stuff like that. Well, after yesterday's conversation, we're going to need to start raising money. So we're going to have a think, guys. What do we do? Push looking for membership. I don't know if push super chats, push coffee breaks, because we've got to raise quite a bit of money for the boys. Well, you don't need to know who they are, but you would see the results of their action. So we've got to raise money for petrol, equipment, specialist equipment, flags, yeah. This site is proactive when it comes to supporting nationalism. Sign the pledge. If you mean the pledge started by, was it Paul Thorpe and those crews, you can fuck right off now. That pledge is a load of fucking shit. I don't trust anyone who pushes sign the pledge. Is that what you do, Paul? I wouldn't bring it up in this channel again, mate, or remind me about something like that. I really wouldn't. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the lots of laughter. All right. Okay, yeah. You give me high blood pressure, Galloway. I never know what you're going to say or do next. Whew. 1 minute you're praising me, the next minute you're fucking shouting at me. Make your mind up. Yesterday you loved me. Found that a bit strange. I don't mind the girls loving me. Having a guy telling you they love you. Freedom Dad is nothing like it. Freedom Dad is like me. He does what he does for what he believes in. Fucking hell. I'm no more a grifter than this is a cup of fucking tea. Every penny this channel has raised, we've given away to others needing it more than us. We support the cause. The only reason this channel exists is to promote Restore Britain and raise funds for activists. Unlike other channels like, say, Paul Thorpe, Dick Inman, I'd like to see their donations list. Okay, we're a small channel and we can only give so much. And we've got overheads, a lot of overheads for this channel, more than most small channels because of where we're located and the requirement for Starlink. That's £68 a month. We can barely cover that with the members we've got. Good man, Paul. I didn't see the lots of laughter, sorry. I do that sometimes. I read too far ahead. Oh. Well, they can plant anyone they like, as close to me as they like. They don't get no information because we don't do anything illegal. Nothing illegal at all. And if I was, I wouldn't tell you because I don't do anything illegal. Why I talk about security. I'm a British nationalist, Galloway. I've been since 1976. You can blame the people of Ulster that I bothered with out there for doing that to me between 1969 and 1976. They helped radicalize me. They showed me what patriotism can mean, how to carry it out. Right. Should have some song. Yeah, so we're going to have to, I don't know, perhaps tonight or the next couple of days. But I'm going to need to raise a lot of money. A lot of money. Well, no, it's all relevant, isn't it? What is a lot of money? I mean, there was a time in my yuppie days, I'm going back to the 80s now, where I'd think nothing of spending £284 on a lunch. £34 even in 88 for what I think a cheap bottle of champagne. Money is relevant. Or if you haven't got none, it's everything. If you've got too much, it doesn't mean nothing to you. And when you get to a certain age, you really don't care about money so long as you've got enough to buy food. I think it was John. If you want to attack Freedom Dad, at least have the decency to wait until he comes into this channel. Freedom Dad calls in you quite regular. He calls quite regular. You can accuse him of that then. Yeah, good question. I haven't really got time. Ah, it's marvellous. Freedom Night normally drops in round about this time. Oh, well, sometimes. Yes, it does, Galway Raider. Yes, it does. My great-granddaughter, priceless. Priceless. Don't need electricity in the house when she comes in. She just lights up the entire house. One smile. Okay, Johnny, I'm going to ask you to drop it now until Freedom Dad is here, and then you can take it up with him, and you can say it to his face. Yeah, you can say it to his face. Guys, drop it now. I don't want any more in this debate. Oh, we've got a moderator in, Lily. Don't forget, guys, when English Lass comes in, you give her a standing ovation. She was magnificent yesterday, really magnificent. When I came back from Birmingham, I must have been, I don't know, it was getting really late, really tired. We stopped off, had a coffee on the way, and then we had to drop all the other guys off in the car, all over the bloody country. Seen some nice scenery. And I got in, and the first thing my wife said was, that English lass looking after the channel last night, she said she was magnificent. She said she was working really, really hard. You should say well done to her, which I would have done at any rate. But I'm glad that my wife noticed, because she doesn't really watch YouTube or channels. So it was a chance for her to see a live chat in operation. Yeah, I agree with you, Lily. Yeah, well, come back. Okay, we've spoke about it now. You've said what you had to say. You just say that is your truth. And now I can look at that from two ways, Johnny. Believe you, and I'd be stupid to do that without knowing anything about you, your past. You could be with the 77th Brigade for all I know. You could be one of those Sinn Féin pieces of shit trying to cause division. Drag a man who's working for peace between Catholics and Protestants. Yeah. And you just want to continue the division for your own reasons. So why the fuck should I believe anything you say without any hard evidence? Yeah. Lily, one of the mods. Okay, drop it now, Johnny. I'm torn between just having you timed out for 24 hours or just banning you. I'm going like that. Like a little metronome, banning, time him out so we can come back and talk to Freedom Dad. Right, here you go. A question, Johnny. That's a pity. I wanted to ask him a question. I was going to ask him if he would come to the room when Freedom Dad is present and make those allegations. Yeah, that's all I was going to ask him, but he's been timed out now, so there you go. Okay, well, that's done. He's out for now. We just have to move on. 10 even worth mentioning to Freedom Dad even. Not one little bit. Let's have a song for Ulster.
In 1912, when dark clouds filled the sky, Ulstermen stood firm and refused to bow or die. The Ulster Volunteer Force, 100,000 strong, swore to defend their homeland if the worst should come along. Then in 1914, when the call to arms was made, from the Shankill to the Glens, from factory and from glade, they formed the 36th Division, loyal to the core, the finest fighting men that Ulster ever bore. Ulster will always remember, remember. Ulster will always remember. For the brave 36th and the volunteer force, Ulster will always remember their course. On the 1st of July in 1916, they rose from the trenches into death's machine. Through Thiepval Wood and the Schwaben Redoubt, they charged like lions and they fought their way out. While other divisions faltered and fell back, the Ulstermen broke through where the line was cracked. They captured their objectives against impossible odds. The 36th Division, true warriors of God. Ulster will always remember, remember. Ulster will always remember. On the fields of the Somme, where our heroes fought and fell, Ulster will always remember them well. At Messing's Ridge, they struck with thunder and flame. At Passchendaele, they marched through mud and rain. Through Cambrai and the battles of 1918, the 36th Division remained supreme. Over 32,000 gave their lives in the war, for king and for country, for Ulster's sacred shore. They lie in foreign fields beneath the poppies red, but their spirit still marches where the loyal hearts tread. So every 1st of July, when the dawn breaks clear, we remember the courage, we remember the fear, for the men of the 36 who never once broke rank. Ulster stands forever, and Ulster gives thanks. Ulster will always remember, remember. Ulster will always remember. From the volunteer force to the boys of the Somme, Ulster will always remember. Ulster will never forget. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Techno Lily.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Lily. I remember our first date when you bewitched me with your wicked smile and ways. Yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day. And you're still with me after all this time. Most women cut and run on me. Lucky. The ladies are the backbone of this channel, actually. They really are. She was indeed, Pike. She was indeed. She's still a slip of a girl. Still a slip of a girl. Right. What were we talking about? Absolutely no way. You do know I'm a married man. And I've been neutered. There was that one nice thing. That was nice last night in the service station. You know, with the service stations tonight. And there was a little girl in there. When I say little girl, I mean probably 17, 18, 19. Then again, she could have been 23, 24, because they all look like kids to me these days. Yeah, I am a married man, Lily. You should remember that. You could break up my marriage. Anyhow, this girl in the service station, she was really short. She had glasses on. Attractive little thing, and she was there. Anyhow, I didn't want anything from behind the counter, but I thought, oh, well, the guys are looking round, getting water from the fridgy thing. I thought, I'll go talk. I thought, well, it's the only game in town, so I'll go talk to that young lady behind the counter. They can't escape if they're behind the counter. Anyhow, I went over, and as I went up, she smiled, and I told her, I said, that's a really beautiful smile. I said, people should smile more often. And that was it was a conversation. Oh, you're Welsh, blah, blah, blah. And got on really well. And then I think that make a night. And then as we were coming out, I said to one of our guys, doesn't matter which one, it wasn't Handsome George. It was one of our younger guys. Pretty fit. I like him. He's a nice guy, sense of humour. I tease him rotten, tell him he's English. And I said, hey, before we go, just go say hello to that little girl behind the counter and tell her you think she's got a nice smile. He said, why? I said, it'll make your day. And he did. And then when she was going, she waved goodbye to us. It was nice. Probably never ever see her again, But I think I hope we brightened up her night for at least 10 minutes, That's all it takes, a smile and a few kind words. That's all. I wish I could teach my wife how to do that. Oh, my poor wife. She's right, though. She doesn't let me carry money. If we go out, she checks my wallet. Because she knows I'll give it to the buskers. Oh, the one time, it doesn't matter how much it was in my wallet. It was a big note. And I didn't have anything else, and I gave it to a guy playing the violin. I liked the bit of music he was playing. My wife was furious. Now she's learned different. If she sees buskers, she carries money around, pound coins in a little purse, so that as soon as she sees a busker, she's straight in there. Yeah, that's all you're giving them, and gives me £1. Yeah, you should always try and brighten up at least one person's day. Yeah. You're a lucky man, Seth. Lucky man. People were grand. I wish I'd had 6 daughters. I mean, one of 5 boys I was, but I always wanted 6 daughters I could spoil rotten and turn them into, I don't know, I'd send them, they'd have to learn to ride. Send them off to a good school when they're about 10 or 11. And then when they come back at 18, send them off to finishing school in Switzerland. And then they can come back as ladies and you can talk to them then. No, I wouldn't let them out of my sight. I wouldn't. Strange creatures, women. Right. So, happy birthday, Lily. So glad you're in the channel. So glad you're an activist. Fair play for the Britain First crew up there. They had quite a few ladies in amongst them. They were nice. They were enjoying themselves, And the flags looked magnificent. You didn't really get the scale of that march yesterday. You really didn't get it. I mean, from where I was, you thought, oh, well, there's a good crowd here. It's not huge. But if you'd seen the march go by from the beginning, it was actually quite large. It went right stretched down to the road and a bit around the side. More of us than the Reds. Reds didn't seem to be up for anything. Words. What's that song? The Bee Gees. Words are all I have to steal your heart away. Yeah, words are important, aren't they? Words. They can make you laugh, make you cry, even make you go and be prepared to die for something if you use those words correctly. Oh, based British women are the best ever. Yeah, I'm a great believer you can be anything you want to be. Anything I wanted to do except overthrow the government, I've been able to do in my life. Oh, the other thing was I didn't get to build that skyscraper in London next to the JP Morgan Bank. It was a close run thing, though. Never mind. Right. We've had an Ulster one. Time for one of Kev K 57s.
Sha-la-la as the cars roll by. Stars in line. Tonight she's gonna be mine. I comb my hair by the kitchen light. Put on my jacket, it felt just right. Borrowed Dad's old Chevrolet to take my baby downtown to play. She stepped outside in ribbon and blue. The porch light made her shine like new. My heart went bump, then skipped a beat when she came dancing down the street. And every laugh she ever gave echoed soft inside my mind, like a record playing Misbehave over and over all the time. Oh, my baby, you're the dream I can't outgrow. No other girl can save me. No other heart can pull me home. Neon lights in county air, your ribbon shining in your hair. Now every street I wander through echoes only back to you. We walk beneath the midway glow, past the booths where the bright sign showed. The Ferris wheel was turning slow, like it knew where young hearts go. She squeezed my hand by the candy stand. I felt like the luckiest boy in the land. The jukebox rang from a diner door, but her voice was all I listened for. My baby, you're the dream I can't outgrow. No other girl can save me. No other heart can pull me home. Neon lights in county air, your ribbon shining in your hair. Now every street I wander through echoes only back to you. At the corner where the street lights glisten, we both stood quiet, just a wishing and wishing. Her goodbye kiss was soft and slow, and then the moon said, boy, let her go. But walking home I heard her still, through every shadow, every hill. Her echo rang inside my chest, like a song that wouldn't rest. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday soon, we'll dance again beneath that moon. But tonight I'm caught in the sweetest snare, back on the streets by the county fair. Oh, my baby, you're the dream I can't outgrow. No other girl can save me. No other heart can pull me home. Neon lights in county air, your ribbon shining in your hair. Now every street I wander through echoes only back to you. Do-I, the lights grow dim. Sha-la-la, I dream of him. Do-I, the night turns blue. I can't think of no one but you. Across the town in separate rooms, we're both awake beneath the moon. Two lonely hearts, one wish come true. still dreaming what the night once knew.
Oh, yeah, White Vanguard. I was having talking to one in the pub afterwards. I didn't see him at the demo. I think he might have been with some of the boys who got dispersal notices. And young man, super fit. I'm definitely getting one of those jackets. And not just because they look cool. I don't really care about cool. But I didn't have a... I've got a trench coat that wouldn't be really appropriate for what we were doing yesterday, you know, good in the downpour or rain and that. And I've also got a short military type thing with the same logo as this on. And it's quite smart, but too bulky for carrying a camera bag and a strap for, what do they call it? A body cam. But the jackets that White Vanguard have got are really cool. And one of our guys had one on. I don't know if I can find it. He did send me a link. I'm going to have a look for the name and show the jacket at any rate. Yeah. Meanwhile, you can have a look at a bit of the video. I'm going to go and I'm going to get one of those jackets. It's ideal. Share this. It's the start of the march. I should have really sorry about this, guys. I should have been ready. Paul, you're looking your age now, but you're looking your age. Yeah. Long trip up. That's the only excuse I can go. Yeah, trench duster. Bloody brilliant, Pike. It was... I'll go get a photograph of him to show you. But if you'd seen this White Vanguard kid, he looked really smart, and he was fit as well. In fact, it was good to see so many fit young men. I felt encouraged by it. I really did feel encouraged by it. And I was talking to one of their leaders and about their values, and thought, fucking hell, I've been waiting for this since 1976, you know, although we had them back in the day. They're gone now, those men. But at least they've been replaced with new young men, new patriots. And that's always encouraging, isn't it? Yeah. I've always worn one Galway. I bought it in, one I've got now, I bought in 1988, and I'm still wearing it. It's great. Anyhow, let's have a look here. So we go here. This is the start of the march. I was too fucking late.
Sorry. Okay, brother.
There was a lot there. I should have had our camera ready, guys. That's why I haven't got the proper mic on.
Nice to see some familiar faces.
I'm here.
I'll watch your police back there. Let's show us all now. Keep that okay.
Boys looking after me. I told you about him, guys. I'll watch your 6.
Sir?
I'll follow you. Yeah.
That's right. You streaming it, you?
Yeah.
Nice. So you find my earbud.
Yeah. Sorry about Well done, lad.
These brown ones, I always have mate, and I
Well done, lad.
will be.
Are you with Restore Britain?
No, I ain't.
Well, you still look great. Hold you a second, George. I want to get a shot of us both in, if you can.
I'm streaming on my phone as well, look.
All right, okay, brother.
That's Hi, you right? How you doing?
Okay, George,
Hello.
I'm streaming here as well. Say hello to the Green Arrows. Come
Hello. How's it going, guys? Are they yelling it down here?
on. Why the hell are you here? Oh, well. I better keep up with the march, boys. I don't want to lose George. The boys have gone somewhere else. They're busy. Yeah, they didn't get to do what they were going to do. Unfortunately, they were stopped. But they tried. So total respect to the guys who got dispersed. I'm on your 6. I'm on your 6, don't worry. I'm not going to lose you, mate.
Well, you said you're on my sex then, man. I think that's a bit too forward, that is, man.
I'm with Handsome George, guys.
You right?
All the girls are pretty.
Yeah. I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Hello, my
How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Horse of the Valley. Well, you wouldn't think it's so warm today, would it?
It is. Why are you wearing a bloody jacket?
The alternative to that, mate, was a sweated see-through shirt. So nobody wants to see that.
The girls want to see you sweaty. They make me sweaty. Don't you, girls?
Girls, watch it. Don't mind him up too much, girls. Watch his blood pressure, all right? He's getting on a bit now.
They can't get everything right, guys. Nice to see the English flag, guys. Nice to see the English flag.
And you call yourself a Welsh nationalist. Glyndwr's rolling in his grave, you saying that, but...
I'm a British nationalist. That's why I say British. I'm for all of them. Oh, we got anyone in chat? Racist rally. Call us what you like, you fucking moron. They're all going back. Deport, deport, deport. And no mods in the room yet? Get the mods, chuck the bastards out. All right, Joel. We've done that.
got round to that. You got it, bro.
I don't think it hurts, right?
Don't worry, guys. Handsome George is here to look after me.
Stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine!
Okay.
Can everyone hear me? Let's have the flags in the air! Wave them like you mean it!
Okay, guys, that's enough of that now. Right. Oh, Johnny Mullen's back, is he? What's he on about now? Can you address the fact that there's just a Sunday World touts in the Patriots? I don't know who Sunday World are. I know enough about the Patriots of Ulster that they can sort out any fucking problems they have. My problem now is what to do with you. Oh. Actually, let's ban him, and that way I don't have to think about what to do with him. Okay, so he's gone. I did hope he'd stick around and hope Freedom Dad would come in. So anyhow, he's banned, guys. Sorry about that. If he was enjoying having fun with him, but don't have time for that shit today. Really don't. We've got other things to do. Anyhow, if you see Muttley, tell him I'm sorry. He can start checking money at the channel again. We've got to do something big, but I can't tell you yet. Tell you in a couple of days. Song. I think we'll go a little bit longer, guys. There's still 37 of us in the room. Not bad for a Sunday morning. I guess you women want to get on and start preparing the food for us men's Sunday dinner, don't you? Yeah, we know how much you like that. Sunday. Normally I take my wife to play darts for 2 hours for her practice, but she's not well enough to go today. Really strange. We normally go to the club between 12 and 2 to practice her darts, and I'll have 1 pint and 1 rum and water. Not for today. Still got a bottle of whiskey though. I could do some work, make a video. Don't feel like doing it today, to be honest. I just have a day off. Thing is, if I don't make a video, I'll feel fucking guilty and then I'll beat myself up all day. Let's have a song, is there? Have you noticed Kev K57, his music is starting to change? I thought I detected hints of Matt Monroe in some of his stuff the other day. I'm going to have to go through it and find it out properly. Some of his newer stuff. I'm going to have to talk to him. My Boy of Gold, sadly. One of the newer ones it was. His tribute to Sam. Yeah. Lazy Love. What's it? Yeah, Della Ray. Yeah, we haven't had this one for a while. Okay, this is Afrikaners, isn't it? I love Della Ray.
On the ridge beneath the thunder,
We wait when no stars shine, with the rain upon our shoulders and the fire behind our eyes. My home is ash in the valley, my fields are black with flame. They thought they'd break our spirit, they only carved your name. The mud is cold beneath me, but my blood begins to rise. For every roof they burn down, a storm awakes inside. And though we stand as few against the marching tide, the mountain holds our backs, and God is on our side. Lead us through the pain. General, General, hear your people cry. As one we stand, as one we fall, with the lion riding high. Hey, hey, oh, they laugh beneath their banners, they count us one by one, but they do not know the heartbeat of a people not yet done. For deeper than the trenches and wider than the plain, the soul of every farmer will rise through smoke and flame. Then from the western darkness, a rider splits the gale. The Lion of Transvaal comes with thunder in his trail. Right through the fire and rain, lead us through the pain. General, General, hear your people cry. As one we stand, as one we fall, with the lion riding high. For my wife and child are waiting behind the wire and dust, and every tear they're crying turns iron in our blood. A nation bent but breathing, a flame beneath the storm. We'll rise again together, no longer lost alone. Lead us through the pain. General, General, call us to the sky. As one we stand, as one we fall, with the lion riding high. Delray, let the mountains hear our name. Delray, we rise from ash and flame. General, General, come and lead the way. As one we stand, as one we fall, for General De La Rey. General, General, will you call us home? Through blood and fire, through storm and wire, we do not stand alone.
I'm looking for something, guys. Well done, Seth.
I'm
last train to nowhere city, a lonely ride through rust and steel. The tracks all cry beneath me, gritty, and my heart forgets how love should feel. The window shows a ghost white skyline. The lights burn low then disappear. I keep waiting for a lifeline, but no one ever finds me here. Someone whispers, I love you, but the words don't touch the bone. Is it mercy? Is it moonlight? Or another trick of being alone? I wanna get on this train to nowhere city, leave the cold and the pain behind. I need love, I need affection, someone's hand reaching out for mine. I'm sick of living in the twilight zone, where every dream turns into smoke. I'm still breathing, but barely holding on a heart too tired to hold. The years roll by like empty stations, names on signs I'll never know. I've made a home of hesitation, watching setting suns go cold. Old age waits with silent fingers, sickness hums a patient tune. But all I want is love that lingers, the morning after this endless moon. Someone says they really need me, but I've been fooled by softer lies. I wanna trust the light I'm seeing, but shadows gather in my eyes. I wanna get off this train to nowhere city, leave the cold and the pain behind. I need love, I need affection, someone's hand reaching out for mine. I'm sick of living in the twilight zone, I'm sick of living in the twilight zone, where every dream turns into smoke. I'm still breathing, but barely holding on a heart too tired to hope. Maybe there's a stop before the ending. Maybe there's a door I haven't tried. Maybe love is somewhere waiting on the other side of midnight. I wanna get off this train to nowhere city, let the past fade down the line. I need love, I need affection, a heart to hold this heart of mine. No more living in the twilight zone, no more fading out alone. If there's a dawn beyond this darkness, Take me there. Take me home. Take me home.
Wow. Heavy metal, Kev. Heavy metal. Yeah. I found that jacket. This is what I'm going to get. I'm getting one of these. Share this tab. One of those I'm getting. Not sure whether to get that color or this color. Yeah. Yeah, just right. Just the gear for all demos. Always assuming my wife lets me go to one again. What sort of revolutionary am I? Can I overthrow the government today, dear? No, you're staying in. Being a bad boy. Oh, come on, all the other patriots are going to overthrow the government, love. Well, you can't. Eat your vegetables. All right, yes. That colour blue. No, it's got to be a black one, isn't it? Yeah. Just great, that. Nothing too fancy there. Zip pocket. Helly Hansen, one of those. HH on the side, that's for Helly Hansen. I wouldn't read anything else into it. Unless you wanted to. Oh, yeah. This party. I was talking to the leader of this party. I've just been going through it, actually. It's quite good. Got some interesting stuff about community work and everything. I think come the end of the month, we'll make a donation to them, help them with some leaflets. Then again, we've got a big project coming up. We shall have to see. Okay, guys, let's have one song, and then we really should get to work. What songs shall we have? Let's have a look. Welsh and Proud. This is yeah, let's have Amelia, just to cheer ourselves up.
This is our fucking England. This is our fucking England. Don't like our ways? Fuck off then. England, England. Fuck off then. Our ways. Fuck off.
You did it to yourself. You give yourself a hangover. I like you, but I don't love you.
England, fish and chips, pints in the pub, Sunday roast, stiff upper lip, proper English grub, football, terrorists, screaming accents, thick as mud, our history, our streets, our blood. You come here whinging about our ways, don't like our culture? Fuck off then! Don't like our traditions? Fuck off then! Our ways! Our ways! Our ways! You want us to change our flags, our songs, our ways. Queue for the bus, cheeky banter, proper English days. Chippy on a Friday, still with a British twist. But don't you dare rewrite the things that made us this. If our culture's too raw, too loud, too free, then castles, our pubs, our rainy parade, Union Jack flying while the bassline slays. Marmite on toast, banter that cuts like a blade. Keep calm and rave hard, that's how we're made. Don't like our ways? Scream it! Don't like our culture? Break it! Fuck off then! Fuck off then! Always! 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 England, 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 England. We don't bend, we don't break, we don't apologize. Our culture, our rules, our fire recognize. If you don't like our ways and our traditions, you already know the answer. This is England. Don't like our ways? Don't like our culture? Fuck off then!
Bloody pessimist. You're never happy, Galloway. You're never happy.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Okay. No. Don't know the channel. Don't know if they'll object. Okay, guys. That's all I've got for you for this Sunday morning. Yeah, 5 to 10. Oh, an hour longer than I expected. Will there be a live stream at 8 p.m. tonight? I really don't know. I honestly don't know. I should do some proper work, shouldn't I? Can't go gallivanting around the country and rushing around with young men thinking I'm 18 again. Don't work. I did enjoy it though. Disappointed there was no action. I really wanted there to be a bit of action. Oh dear. Something wrong with some people. Something wrong with me, I'm sure. Something wrong with you for listening to people like me. I'll see you on the next one, guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. Stay safe, stay strong. Aim high, vote low, restore Britain. Restore Britain. Yeah, see you at 8. You know me too well already, Kerry. You know me too well. Okay, guys, that's a wrap.